Hello, hello. Apologies for not posting for a little while. I've been extremely busy at work. I've done a lot of travelling. I have been to several conferences and just been generally very busy. And that made me think maybe I should share with you how I manage my makeup when I am busy at work. And so today I'm going to share with you what is in my makeup bag. And this isn't a travel makeup bag, I know it's quite large, but I carry this around in my handbag. I vary what's in it depending on what I am doing. So a sort of general day might have slightly less in it, but I thought I might share with you because particularly yesterday, it's still got what I had yesterday in it. And yesterday I travelled to London on an early train. I spoke at a conference in the morning. I attended a lunch, afternoon sessions. I then went to an evening drinks reception before collapsing on a train and travelling home, arriving home quite late at night. So what was in my bag yesterday is what I'm going to share with you, and some of the things that I might alternate. So this is quite a nice little bag. It's called a Norway. I actually bought it on Amazon, and inside it has numerous pockets. So let's start with what things I carried yesterday. I always carry with me my nail tools, and you wouldn't believe the amount of times that I need my scissors, but I also have some safety pins in there for those little emergencies that just might happen. So I always carry that. I carry some makeup wipes, and I actually find those quite useful if you get something on your clothing as well. I find that they do remove, if you have that coffee spill or something like that, it can become quite useful. I have a mirror, which is an Oliver Bonas mirror, which has the magnifying end and the non-magnifying end, so very useful. Although yesterday I also carried one of my favourite Charlotte Tilbury quads, which also has a mirror built in, but I've replaced this because I do like my Pillow Talk quad. This I've virtually panned it, so it's perfect for putting now in my travel and work makeup bag. Alongside the makeup quad, I have one of the Danessa Myrex liquid eyeshadows, and these come, as you probably know, as magnetic. You can join them together. I just take one, and it's a lovely sparkly one, so that I can just add, as you can see that I've done it, a bit of sparkle when I go to the evening drinks reception. It takes a few seconds in the ladies to transform your eye makeup with one of those. Lipstick wise, well, yesterday I had one of my favourite MAC lipsticks with me, and it is Lady Danger, and it's a slightly waunchy orange lipstick. So I did pop that in yesterday. But normally I have, and I've just put them back in for general makeup use, I normally carry a couple, at least one, but a couple of mini travel lipsticks. These ones are Charlotte Tilbury. So I have a light one and a dark one. So the lighter one, sort of the Pillow Talk type shade, a nude shade, and a slightly darker one. And I can use for sort of evening, or if I want to glam things up. Those two fit in absolutely beautifully. I always have at least one, but quite often have two. I also have, so even though I don't find that mascara wears off during the day, sometimes if you're wanting to go out in the evening, it's quite nice to add a bit more mascara. So I have a mini Exaggerize, and I can just vamp up the mascara, which is precisely what I did yesterday. I used a bit of the MAC lipstick, a bit of the mascara, a little bit of the Danessa Myrex, and off I went to the drinks reception and felt a little bit more glamorous than I had done during the day. Now here's a surprise. So I used to always have a Touche Éclat in my bag, but now I have this Maybelline eraser, it's called, concealer. I rather like it. So this is one of the few drugstore products that I regularly use. It's got this sort of little cushion so you can use it like that. So let me just show you, because I've got this horrible thing on my chin. You can just use it very easily out of your bag. So concealer stroke foundation there. Now, alongside the lipstick yesterday, because it was a long day, I took the Charlotte Tilbury life-changing lip mask, and because the lipstick that I had is very much a matte lipstick, you have to kind of dab it a little bit. Having the gloss over the top was really nice, but I don't always carry that in there, but for yesterday I did. I always have a mini perfume. And again, that just means that as you head out to a drink reception, you can just spritz yourself up a little bit. I always carry a little packet of magic cream in case I need that. And sometimes I also carry a little container of moisturiser. Depends how much I want to fit in my bag. I always have an eyeliner, and this one is a Clarins. It's got a slight green tinge to it, but works with virtually anything. Although I'm going to admit that I have bought a new kohl eyeliner, a MAC, and this one will probably go in my makeup bag, because I've been wanting a brown kohl eyeliner in my makeup bag as a sort of general makeup. A comb, a hairband just in case, and 2 brushes. One reasonably small one, I can apply makeup quite easily with that in lots of different places, and one that I can use as a brush. And you're saying to me, "Oh, what about blusher? You've not mentioned any blusher." Well, if I have a red lipstick, I can quite often use that. But sometimes I pop one of these in, which is the Charlotte Tilbury blush, and that's very, very easy to do. So it depends whether you've got a lipstick that you can use as a blush, but I tend to pop that in if I feel I need it, but it's not essential. And if I've got a strong, if I've done my nails myself, apologies because I've got a plaster on my thumb today, but yesterday I was wearing blue varnish. I've removed that this morning, but just in case I chip, I sometimes pop that in so I can at least touch it up. It might not be the same as doing it from scratch, but at least you could touch it up if you get something. So that is the contents of my makeup bag. When I have a busy day where I'm travelling and I'm at a conference, I can keep myself topped up. Depending on what makeup I use, it may well be that I don't need to do very much during the day, but it's nice. I feel confident if I've got everything with me, and I know that I can correct anything that goes wrong during the day. And as I say, the bag is a really nice bag. I have a reasonably large handbag. I quite often carry my laptop and various documents and things for the day, so I don't find it difficult sneaking that in. And I do vary it depending on what I'm doing in any given day. So that's me sharing what I have been travelling with when I have been busy at work over the last few weeks. Bye bye.